Good day everyone, you are welcome to Soft Skills Academy. In this session today we are going to learn how to remove a background of an image using CorelDRAW 2024. So we have numerous methods in doing this. We can use the power of PowerClips, we can use intersect, we can use a lens or non-lens effect, and then we see how we can remove our background in an image. First of all, we try to import our image from the location we save it. Let's assume this is the image we want to remove the edges. So we are going to resize, and then for toolbox, this is our toolbox. From the box we are going to pick freehand tool. We click on this cascade menu to select on pen. So this is our pen tool, and we are going to use to sketch a frame around this very object or around this very image. So if we are having difficulty in seeing our image or the border of our image, we can select or pick zoom tool and pick our pen tool again. So we move like this. This is not the same way we use in our traditional method of removing background, because in the traditional method we use cropping. So but here we use to draw around the edges of our image. So that's how we'll be doing. We'll be sketching and nodding. Just providing this note is nothing than pressing our own good left key. And we'll continue to move like that. So we can undo if we have not a wrong object. So we continue to move around. This is one of the methods that you can use this method for intersect, for the no line effect, and for the power of power clips. Then we now look finally for the brush. The brush method is the most effective method we have in removing background while using CorelDRAW, especially CorelDRAW 2024 is the latest version of CorelDRAW graphic now in town. So, and using brush will also allow you to trim around a very hidden object, just like in the case of ladies that normally have an open hair. So you can use brush so as not to the open hair. So in this, if you have any hair in this very method of I want to undo this. If you have a very open here, you can be able to use your brush so that to see what is happening with it. So you continue to zoom, to move using your ruler bar. This is our ruler bar, the left and the right ruler bar. So we'll be using them. So in this case, we have the good and stopping here. If you stop at this very moment, it means after you have run all the processes of removing this background, it means this very moment like this, it will cut off somewhere around here like this, joining this. So it's advisable you complete the frame. So you are done, you can drop this. So the very first method you can do this is clicking on the frame you have created or you sketch. You press your shift key and then press the background. So you have another option. Look at it here. You see we have under this properties bar, as you can see, we only have measurement. So once you click on the now hold shift key background, you have another features up here. So here you're going to select intersect from this object, and intersect can create an object from the area where two or more objects overlaps. So we click on this, we click outside, we remove our edge. You've seen now. So this is the very first method of removing an object. You can also remove the shape you have created. So what you have now, you are left with the image. So you can use any of the color you want to give. You see now, this is the color. You can give it any color, and that's all. So thank you for being with us. If you enjoyed this class, please don't hesitate to share our link, channel, give us a thumbs up. Any question you can hesitate to ask any further questions, so that we can also share our experience with you. I want to undo this so that I will look at the second option. So don't forget you are onto the channel of Soft Skills Academy. So we are going to look at the second method of removing a background after we have sketched our frame. So let's assume our sketch have been traced. So the very second method we are going to do is by the use of a PowerClip. So we highlight this, we dropped, we click our own background image, we move to object. That's if you're using 2024 CorelDRAW. But if you're not using CorelDRAW 2024, our clips are so select this PowerClip. You zoom this purposely for you to be able to spot the line. You click on the outline, and that's all. You zoom out. So but in this method you need to come to this outline and change your outline to none, and that's what you are having. So are we good to go, guys? So we are moving to the third method. Let's assume you have traced our background and we are done with it with the frame. So what we are going to do now for the third process or third step is removing a background in an image. Before we continue, please don't forget to subscribe our channel. This motivates us in bringing more and more tips on how you can go around your soft skills. So click on this, we click on this, then we have what we call Alt F3, Alt and F3. Once we press this Alt and F3, we have this lens. From this lens at the right hand side, you click on No Effect, you click on Color Art. Don't forget, you click on the object that you want to remove the background, both the images. You hold your Alt key plus F3, it will explode these lenses. From the lenses, you will see No Effect lens, you select Color Art. From this Color Art, you now check on Frozen. Once you check on Frozen, you come back to your image, you draw it like this, and it is done. So this very moment also, you need to also come to this and move your background. You are done. As you can see also, you can also add any color of your choice from the rectangle or whatsoever. So that's the third method of removing background using CorelDRAW 2024. So we are going to look at the third process of removing background. We come back to this very object. This object now is having a background. We want to remove it. At this moment, we are going to use edit bitmap. Remember, while you are installing this CorelDRAW, it's coming with the features like edit bitmap, image maker, and so on and so forth. So you are going to right click on this, select edit bitmap. You come to bitmaps and now select edit bitmap. From this drop down is the same. So it will take a moment for it to open or to load our paint editor. But the paint editor here is not like the normal paint editor we are having at the utilities package. This paint editor is a paint photo, is for CorelDRAW paint photos. It's loading up. So it has loaded. So what we are going to do here is, after we have seen this one, just the way we are having tools in our toolbox in our normal CorelDRAW, the same thing in our Corel Photo Paint. So what we are after doing here is just remove the background by using a brush. So we are going to click on this image, select cutout lab. So select this cutout lab. You have also zoom out, zoom in, you zoom by displaying the image, you resize by percentage, you hold and move. So also from this left hand side cascade, right hand side cascade, sorry, we have these three options. This very one is for the what? Is for the nibs. The nibs, if you come to this, there is that particular cycle which is called nibs. We have this color which is the brush area, and we have this blue color which is for the what? For the object that we want to remain on our image. So this color you can change it, but by default we have green, blue, and then 15 nib size. So we may decide to change this nib size maybe to 50. Let's change it to 50 and see. So it increased but not much. Let's take it to 100. So we have somehow increased. What is happening with it? It's not increasing there. It so increase like this. So what we are going to do now, we are going to look at this very size. Let's start from here. We start from here. We drop it. We drop this. It's escaping. Sorry, cut lab. We change this to 150. We okay this. We come to this very moment, we now start our brushing. So just brush, make sure you did not enter in depth, please. Don't go in depth. Oh, this one is in depth. You brush, don't go in depth. Remember, this very place doesn't matter. So you move like this. You could brush. You're brushing now. The problem with this one, once you undo, is redoing everything. You continue to brush. We are brushing. So it's so we continue. So we are done with the brushing. So after we are done, we can press F, or we come back to this very inside fill tool. We click on it, then we click inside our object. We select preview. After you are done, you press come to the option inside film, you click it and then click inside your object, select preview. This is what we have at the moment, and you OK this, and then you save your image. So you close. So this is what you have. How do you see this? This is more perfect and more preferred way of doing that. So as you can see, this is what we have. I believe this is well educative. So please, guys, if you enjoy our class at this moment, don't forget to share, give a good thumbs. If you have any question to share with us, you can also ask from our comment section. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for being with us. Our next class in CorelDRAW graphics, we are going to look how we can generate a QR code and see how we can navigate using it to have an ID card. For being with Soft Skills Academy. Thank you for being with our channel.